Welcome back to a Game of Thrones. We've spent quite a few episodes basically mulling around, turning this character into a great character, and obviously ensuring the future of the dynasty, which has worked out incredibly well. We've got Lord Durran of the Stormlands, our 7-year-old genius, willful son. Willful's obviously a good trait, as has been told many times. We've written our little magnum opus there with the Citadel, and last episode we managed to grab the book that we've been trying to grab for, what, 3 characters now? The book that killed our father trying to steal, actually. He died during the raid. Blood and Fire. Dragon hatching chance plus 300%. Of course, we are the owners of the final dragon egg in the Game of Thrones world right now. So everything's all starting to fall into place exactly how we wanted it to. We've got this incredible book. We've got some other good books as well. And this guy wrote his magnum opus. What was his magnum opus again? Was it on fortifications? March plus 1, stewardship plus 1. Yeah, that's actually very decent. Then we've got a genius son who's got the bonus to hatching chance as well. If he gets authoritative out of this, we're going to be in an incredibly good situation. Everything's fallen into place. However, we can't push claims because during the time that we spent getting all of these things into the right position, they've raised realm authority significantly. If we try and wage private wars, as it says there, within the realm, the Iron Throne have a legal right to ask us to stand down. If we don't, they'll brand us as a traitor. At which place, if we step out of line, they can trick us in prison or revoke our titles, which is obviously terrible. So, I think we need to do what our father did. We need to start the faction to decrease crown authority. We need to get as many people on board with this as possible. We're already 26% of the Liege's power. So if it does go into civil war, we are a very powerful... Well, we one of the more powerful members of the Iron Throne now. Hang on. Jesus, we're the second strongest one. My God. Okay. So how many men do the Reach have right now? They have 50,000. Now, the Reach are always going to be the most powerful. They have the most, obviously, fertile lands, the biggest of the 7 kingdoms as well. They are always... I mean, they've also grabbed a lot of land. Jesus, they've grabbed a lot. Shit. They are always going to be the most powerful, despite the fact they've also grabbed everything else at the same time here. So, keep a very close eye on that. What is going on between the Tridents also grabbed? There's been a lot of opportunist sort of wars being declared. The North is exactly the same as the North started as. Vale has grabbed a little bit of the Riverlands. The Riverlands have grabbed a little bit of the Reach. The Reach have grabbed a little bit of the Westerlands. And then, of course, we've grabbed the Kingslands there. Cool. Right, so, I didn't realize we were in such a good situation. Obviously, the Westerlands is normally more powerful than the Stormlands. In fact, Dawn is normally more powerful than the Stormlands as well. Okay. Let's, potentially strong islands joining a faction you support. Absolutely do that. He says, no, that's annoying. We want to try and, as he said there, manipulate people into joining our faction as much as possible. I'm thinking send gifts, perhaps buy favors, perhaps... Are we on the council? Did we manage to warm up? We are Hand of the King of the Iron Throne still. That puts us in a great situation for scheming, for trying to organize these factions, for actually pushing through the ability to lower laws within the... You know, the Iron Throne. I feel like the Hand of the King is the right one to do it, huh? So that's something that's hopefully going to pay off very quickly. We lost 16 gold, or 11 gold, 11.6 gold. We also just straight up demand it, at which point he'll say, absolutely not, it's one dude, we'll go to war over it. Now, just because we've got no allies doesn't mean that when the war kicks off, the other people won't think that, okay, this is a just demand. Honestly, for the most part, they normally will do, because anything that empowers the vassals, they're obviously going to back, unless they have a particular allegiance to the throne, which none of them do. It's elective, which, you know, helps get around things like that. Okay. So we actually could just, like I was saying, straight up declare that war, and people might join our war just because it makes them better. Let's not worry about it. Let's see what we can do here. We've discovered our plot. We're trying to still kidnap our bastard. Is there anything else we can do with it? Or not our bastard, our wife's bastard, which is a distant relative of ours. I don't want to plot to kill it, because it's easier to kidnap them and then make them disappear quietly. You've got a much higher chance of success. Obviously, you have to just go through the whole rigmarole of kidnapping them in the first place, but it is safer overall. You're less likely to be found out as a kinslayer, which in the Game of Thrones world is the worst thing that you can possibly be. Why don't we build Modest Estates 3? That would let us build the next level of Castle Town. Give us tax income plus 3, which is obviously quite nice, but we also got a daughter. Oh, God, she's another genius. Shit. Okay. Suddenly, we are making a lot of very good propositions for political and otherwise marriages. Again, I'm very much doubt they'll marry us because she is Gods of the Storm. They may if she's a genius, and obviously they like us a lot, which they probably would because we have a ridiculous amount of diplomacy right now. Let's think. How could we potentially get people on side? I mean, would they agree to... I don't know, if there's like an unmarried High Lord or something. What about, like, your son is already married, of course. Was your grandson... Arrange betrothal between... Let's see if he'll accept a betrothal... No, obviously he wouldn't accept a betrothal between our priest and his son, you fool. Sonny. He's going to say no, because we are an infidel. It doesn't matter if we're a High Lord or not. They just hate the fact that we're Stormgod. That's okay. When we can, as one of you pointed out, when we reform the religion, we could pick, like Cosmopolitan or something like that, which would allow us to marry into the Faith of the Seven. Or I'm not sure whether we want to go full militant, but I'll ask you guys more about that when we get closer to things. Might be worth having a conversation about it, though, whether or not we want to go for, like, the hardened, we will defend our realm, we will, you know, worship the Storm God at all cost and never let the Faith of the Seven take over again, or whether we want to try and keep the peace a little bit. Try and get in good with the Faith of the Seven and try and be a little more political with things here. Modest estates built in Storm's End, thank you. And what is it we need for a cast stone? It's like 367 gold. Jesus, that's going to take a while. Well, in exchange for voting with his law suggestion for Lord Paramount Dickon II, he owes us a favor. We could just ask him to join all factions. Get him in there. Okay, why don't we try and buy favors from that case from everybody? Can we even just straight up buy favors from other king-level titles within the realm? I'm going to assume not. How else can we get favors from them? Well, as long as they are, he's an advisor, so as long as they're on the King's Council, they'll probably ask us if we want to, you know, help them out with favors and things like that. How are we looking then in terms of our faction? We were at 42% of Liege. That is a winnable war. Again, as I said, there's a chance that other people might just want to join it because it will help them out there. We could also save it a shit ton of gold as well and perhaps hire, I don't know, the Golden Company, or, well, saying that, those guys are pretty garbage these days, huh? We lost one diplomacy there. That's very annoying. Can't hope to be a little bit safer. Oh, this is cool. So I've requested for additional funds. Edric Storm has requested for additional funds from the Maester of Whispers, Edric. He's worried that it would be too easy for spies to make their way inside your home, blah, 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 blah. So we're going to spend 17 gold, which I think is more than fair, to potentially get some plot power defense. Generally, when you're scheming against the realm, getting some plot power defense probably wouldn't hurt too much, huh? That's great. 8 years old, and he is mastering the arts of swordsmanship already. So as long as we've got... So it's his mother, our wife, obviously, training him. She's got level 2. We'll see when, if he gets up to level 2, we'll sack her and maybe replace her with somebody else who's capable of teaching him beyond that. I don't know if the higher the skill, the higher the chance they have to improve their combat. I believe that is the case. Maybe we should just look for someone preemptively. Give him the best fighting chance he can get, no pun intended. So we want to go for like a formidable, I believe it is, formidable fighter. Here we go. Join corps preferably. Nobody. Yeah, that could be an issue, seeing as, you know, we are hated because we're a completely separate foreign religion. What if we sack our chief general and maybe replace her with... Have we got anyone else? We got a skilled fighter. That's pretty good. He's almost as skilled at it, but he is just a Sir of Stormstrom, and he's of House Bolling, which is a descendant of... I believe they're descendants of Durrandon, though, aren't they? Alright, Durrandon. I'll allow it. You know what? Welcome, distant cousin. Let's let you train our son in becoming the ways of a warrior. Fine. Now, if we also could get anyone else, I will definitely upgrade that. Even if he's shit marshal, if we find someone who is a formidable fighter, I'll absolutely raise him up. We could say join core any and see if I can maybe invite some people over. Diplo range, yes. Ruler, no. Married, I think it has to be no in the Game of Thrones, doesn't it? Prisoner, obviously no, and they have to be men to be able to hold the council position. People who potentially want to join the court, Skeg, commander of Whitetree, could potentially join us. Okay. Blackworm is a slave. Okay, so he's a Dothraki. An unsullied wildling. Wow, okay, fair enough. A lot of them, unfortunately, are going to be slaves, because a lot of them, unfortunately, are Dothraki there. What about you? Raymond the Riverman. You'll do. Could we maybe, he's not aligned to inherit anything. He is a commander of the Hedge Knights. Okay. You could be a guy that we might want to bring to court. 125 gold. Might be worth it to get a very, very good sword fighter to teach our son how to sword fight. That seems like a good idea. 125 gold, and again, he is not a commander, or he's not an... Oh, sorry, he is only a commander. He's not a councillor. He's not aligned to inherit anything. Let's go to another tourney and see if we can't gain back that diplomacy that we lost. Welcome, Raymond. Now, what we want to do, and I did mention this briefly last episode, it would be awesome to found a bank. We need 1,000 gold, which is not impossible to get. Obviously, we got 1,000 gold to colonize Summerhall when we were a much poorer state. We've since got our tax up pretty decently there. Something we can definitely do. We need, what else is it for that? We need a stewardship of 16. So that was the reason I was going to bring up. Going to tournaments might give us that stewardship. It might allow us to potentially gain some random points, lose it in other things, but that's okay. I don't mind too much if we can go for this bank. That'll bring a lot of riches into Storm's End. It's the one thing this place is always missing. Like, it's not particularly good land. It's not particularly a rich region. It seems like it's a good plan to maybe open a bank and then count some coin instead, huh? We would have to leave the Citadel, unfortunately, but we've done more or less everything we wanted to do with them. They do have another book I'd like to steal, so before we do that, we'll permanently take out a book and never return it. It's going to be pretty overdue by the time we're done. What am I looking for? What was I about to do before I completely lost my train of thought? Oh, we were inviting that guy to court. That was it. Yeah, did we invite him through? We're just waiting on his... Oh, no, there we go. Right, perfect. Invite to court. I hired a maid to check whether or not Brienne was cheating on us. Because, of course, she's done that before. She has sired... Sired? Is that the right word when you're a woman? I don't think so. She's spawned a bastard of... I don't know who it was. Did we ever find out who the father was? We could put him to death. Oh, he was dead. Okay, nothing to worry about. Oh, I did put him to death. Oh, that's good. Okay, nothing to worry about then. I think we're fine. That's a relief. Are we paranoid these days? I do vaguely recall us getting that from an event. We are paranoid. Okay, so yeah, it's definitely that. We don't have to worry about it. Our lover's been dead for many, many years. So he is now at court. Let's sack our Master at Arms, replace him with this guy who's a formidable fighter. Now his chance is 22% yearly. That was absolutely worth it. Okay, I was a little bit worried then that the chance actually wouldn't change, but he likes us a lot too. I write on behalf of the bank to express the consternation of the actions of your bannerman, Lord Ronald Redsky. Not paying your debts, Ronald Redsky. That's not good at all. Why don't we take a look at the vassals and just make sure that the Ram is staying in Stormlord? Because that was one of the big concerns we had during the Regency, especially. We were losing a little bit of our stranglehold on things here. Search all. Let's go ruler, yes, my religion. Okay, so we've got Boris. Obviously, we've got Bryce of Wholesomeness, Ronald Redsky, Pickle Juice, Durrandon, Zul, Corndog, Voot, Pickle Juice, Pelagia, Koalaborn, Soragom. And then we've got 2 random masters there. Now, can we check our... So, search vassals. These are our vassals, right? And let's go not my religion. And let's see who we've got here. So, sort by rank. We do have a High Lord, of course, Kristen Swan, the guy that we've been antagonizing for probably the past decade, who still continues to like us no matter what, so I actually just disabled it, because, or turned off the, oh no, I didn't, I just stopped him, mark him as special interest. Well, we'll keep trying, because eventually we can try and incite him to revolt, and obviously dish that out to a Stormlander, a Storm Lord worshipping vassal. 50 opinion still, after all of that. It's because we're, what was that, honorable? Castellan gives, oh, because he's our Castellan, personal diplomacy plus 20. Yeah, it's going to be very difficult. He's also a good character, so we don't want to piss him off too much, because there's no one else who's really quite as good as him at counting coin. Give him 1 intrigue. God damn it, I wanted the stewardship, you fool. We've lost a little bit of diplomacy, but we started increasing our intrigue game quite a lot. When we're plotting like this, that might not be a bad idea. What can we do? Let's take a look here. See the Kingdom of Tyrosh granted to a new ruler. What the fuck are you talking about? We can fabricate evidence of treason. Ooh, can we fabricate evidence of this guy's treason? What's his name? Lord Swan? See if we can get rid of Lord Swan. 56%. Yeah, that's a good idea. Because if he's treasonous, we can just revoke his titles anyway, right? Did I not come to that conclusion previously? See what we can do with this. So, Corndog are not willing to back us. Obviously, Pickle Juice are willing to back us. They're sensible people. Send a gift to our good friend, Joanna Pelagia, and then Ronald Redsky can also, if you don't mind, is there anything we could send him, maybe? We could send him one of our links with. Yeah, unfortunately, we can't really do much with that. We could, I don't know, sway him, try and get him on board with the plot that way. Yeah, I'm a big fan of this. I think we'll try and just fabricate the treason and obviously dish that out to a new Stormlord as well. Oh, no. Not only did we fulfill our ambition to have 5 children, we had Lady Elmiria, who I need to rename. Oh, God, I forgot to rename Demella as well. Twins. Fine. Okay, not too bad. We also had another kid as well. Lady Mylenda. Inbred. Shit. Okay, we definitely rolled the dice. She is our cousin at the end of the day. Our wife is our cousin, not our daughter. That would be extremely inbred. Our wife is our cousin, so well, technically our kid would be our second cousin at that point. So it's not that weird. Let's go for Thrift. She's probably screwed. I mean, she's a genius and inbred. That's insane. Actually, now that I think about it, that doesn't make any fucking sense. I guess she's like a savant or something. Anyway, it doesn't matter too much. Now let's pick a new ambition. So let's go for bit of war chest. We need 1,000 gold anyway. It's only 700 for this one, but it will give us the national tax modifier. We're just going to sit on a mountain of gold for a while. It's probably the best idea, because that way we could also establish our bank and leave the Maester Society behind. Okay, this guy would like to see him as his life's work. Not only is he going to be the world's greatest Maester, write a magnum opus, get a shit ton of links, spawn his genius son, etc., etc., but he could also found the bank of the only bank in Westeros. That could be massive. Ooh, owes us a favor. Oh. Nah. My liege owes... Oh, of course, I forgot about that. He owes us money. The council have decided the Iron Throne cannot afford to pay the coin to your house at this time. Maybe he can reduce his powers instead. Oh. Suddenly, that investment was very, very good. Or we ask for land. Seeing as we... No, lower the crown authority. Your terms offered in most reasonable. I hereby lower the king's authority throughout the realm, and in return, the Iron Throne's debt to you shall be cancelled. Oh. Shit. That was awesome. So how long does that give us before they can change that back? Wait, he just can't change it immediately, can he? That would suck. That didn't count as him doing a law change. Oh, shit, he could just immediately put it back. Well, that's garbage. Okay, well, let's try and grab us as much land as possible in that case. So, first things first, we'll claim the Chittering Brook, I guess, seeing as it's right there and we won it, obviously. Sorry, House Cloudless. That is mine now. This is for the glory of the Stormlands. Please don't raise that many men. I was kind of hoping we could deal with this just from our troops in the north there. But we definitely could. What am I talking about? No, you have no legal right to demand this. We've just been... Why the hell do you think I would do this, you foolish man? Lord Ronald likes us, so I will move my attention elsewhere so that we can continue on with the plot to remove the Faith of the Seven from power here. Who's got the most plot power? Our good friend Bryce. Bryce, my friend, you will be swayed instead. Kill them all. Take them out. It's time for me to lay low. Wait, what? Is this... What the fuck are you talking about? Your fellow member of the Citadel, Master Melwyn, has been caught by Septon Russell and his warriors. They hadn't spared no time before they burnt him at the stake. Is that what happens in Westeros these days, huh? The maesters are burnt at the stake. I don't know, maybe he did something heretical? I don't know whether that's a mechanic, but that seems like it's just a bit of a glitch more than anything else. To my knowledge, that's not how that works, but hey, we won't worry about it. Okay, so we can actually assault this one now, because of course in Game of Thrones it's fort level 8, which is quite nice. Because there are a lot of, like, big, powerful fantasy level forts in Game of Thrones, naturally. Okay, good. And then if you don't mind, you guys can GTFO. Excellent. We didn't get anything. Lord Ronald can swear fealty to me. Wait, what? So all you need to do is claim a county? Oh, shit. Well, that changes everything. Wow, okay. Let's stop. I wasn't even bothering to fabricate claims. I was actually trying to sow dissent to get people to join the faction. We don't need to worry about that anymore. Let's fabricate some claims. Or just declare war for just about anything at this point. If only we had greedy. What the fuck is the High Septon doing? Landed. Dalston Keep. We could border dispute. Again, we can't border dispute unless we get ambitious, ruthless, or greedy. Which, seeing as we've had the business focus for as long as we had, I was kind of hoping we'd get that by now. What can we press claims? Weak claims for our vassals, even? I'll take anything at this stage. That one's fairly inconvenient, I'll be honest with you. Okay. We've got... Oh, what about... Wait, do we have... Do enclaves count if we're all in the same land? So if we're the Stormlands, we grab a land over here. Surely that won't count as a... Sorry, an exclave, will it? Because it's the same realm, I think. Okay, well, let's not worry about it. What else can we press, then? I'm looking for any high lordships. Ooh, there are. High lordships of Rosby. We'd have to land them first. And I don't believe we can land her, can we? No, we can't. Okay, let's not worry about that so much. Anybody who's already landed that we can push claims for, I'm up for it. Starpike. We'd have to go to war with the Reach, which is not fantastic. They've got 53,000 men versus 37k. However, I would argue I'm a better commander than the AI. And what else is he doing? He's at war with the Wildling Revolt. He's actually sent his troops up north. Okay. President Revolt for Fang Tower. Why the hell is he fighting Fang Tower? Okay. That's something we could consider. I'd rather not go to war with the Reach if we can avoid it. We've got Peckledon. Excuse me. That's the Trident, isn't it? And they are not so powerful anymore. 24,000 men. We could definitely grab that one. We've got Long Table. Where is Long Table? That sounds like it'd be in the Reach. Oh, no. That's in the Trident's part of the Reach. So we can grab that one easily. We've got Red Bramble. It's up in the Westerlands. Okay, so there are a couple of good promises we can try and grab here for pre-existing vassals. Starpike, where is that? Oh, it's on our borders. Okay, so that's the one with the Reach. I really don't want to go to war with these guys. They've got way too many troops, and I'd rather not concern ourselves with that, especially when we're trying to save up a little bit of money here. Fabricating claims, and ideally, if we could grab this land in the Reach that have been grabbed up by the Trident, they're weak. I think if we can... What can we go for? I mean, Long Table just seems like the obvious option here. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's just embrace it. That's a free province, essentially, just sat there waiting for us to go and conquer it. Their troops are going to be spread out anyway. By the time they get down here, we could have had all of this siege down, I think. Right on our borders. Lord Kristen is nothing but a pathetic drunk. Mock his disgraceful character. Okay, that's angered him. The other thing we can do is obviously plot against him, and if he finds out, which obviously we are, but if he finds out, then he'll be a little bit pissed off by that. Give him 40 gold. Get him on board. That's just about all the plot power we can get, unfortunately. Okay, where are you? Yeah, but where's it? Oh, if he's in Storm's End, I never fucking remember this, and I ask this question all the time. Do we need to build a spy network there, or do we need to build a spy network in his capital? We're building the plot against him, so it's in his capital, right? Or not. I don't know. My dear Lord Paramount, I regret that events have forced me to sully my hands in this manner, but unless you swear to not form new factions conspiring against me, I will have to spread secrets that our character is lustful. Oh no, we don't want the characters to think that we're lustful. We'll lose 50 prestige, 50 piety. Our opinion of him changes, but that doesn't matter. Oh, no, his opinion of us changes. Okay, whatever. Just to keep the king on side, I'm going to do that, even though any other time I would have told him to GTFO. Right, head south. Bring these troops down, because they're going to be quite easily picked off if we're not careful. How many troops have they mustered? They've got a fair amount, obviously, kicking up in River Run, but that's all they've got. All of their troops coming from River Run, whereas we've obviously got them split around quite heavily here. Pile on the war goal? Actually, we need to save as many troops as we can. What's our sort of supply, roughly? God, it's massive around parts of the Reach. We've got like 48k, we've got like 30k, 36k there, 40k there. Okay, well, we can bring our whole army together, and for the most part, well, we'll bring it together, split it in half, and then we should never have to worry about attrition or anything like that. Let's do it. I'm basically just embracing this this Crown Authority here while we've got it. Otherwise, if we lose it again, we're basically missing out on a lot of free land. Alright, and we can just keep building up very slowly if we have to over this time. Lord Gowan, stand down. How hypocritical of me, huh? Right, let's send you south. Let's send... Who else have we got? I kind of want to split it half and half. That's roughly 18,000 men either side, right? Something like that? Okay. And then when you guys are there, when the game actually wakes up, merge those together. Yeah, that's about right. Okay, so Brienne, our wife, are we good at leading troops? We've got 12 marshal. I mean, beggars can't be choosers. I don't think we've got enough commanders to really manage all of this. No, especially some of our council members. Put Brienne on there. Who's our second best commander? Morton. Okay, he's also got 16. Sure, put him on there. And then we'll put side commanders here. So we'll go for Bryce, and you can have Bonifer. And then, ooh, hello. You've got a lot more troops than I expected there. So, first things first, stop them interfering with Summerhall. Excuse me, piss off. It's my holiday home you're burning down there. We've only just built that again. You can't destroy it. An old... Nah, not today. We've got to save our money. Like, we've already got the ambition to save the money. We've got a secondary ambition, our own personal ambition, to try and obviously found a bank. Wait, I thought we were about to catch them. Oh, they escaped. Let's say moved to commander with organizer on there. That said, there was definitely a battle going to occur, and then suddenly it wasn't. That seemed very suspicious. I'll ask him to join the war. Please. My friend, he sent me money for troops. 10 gold. Thank you. You shouldn't have. I mean, you really shouldn't have. I'd have just preferred to join the war, to be honest. I'm not surprised this happens. They've sent 19,000 men down to attack our 17,000 stack, but we've got another 17k actually not too far away. Oh, come on, reinforce. They might be okay as it is, actually. It looks like they're... Oh, my God, they didn't even put commanders on it, you fucking idiots. How is the AI so bad at this game? We would be fine, but I'm going to move them in, obviously back them up to keep as many troops as possible. There we go. You guys are doomed. If we could get the Lord Paramount in combat, that would just end this war immediately. 51%. Chase him down. I don't like having this many troops together in the same stat, though. Morale of armies plus 10% is massive. Lord Bryce, we'll ask him if he wants to spend some time with us and try and get him on our... By the way, we're also plotting to completely change the round, if you don't mind, Lord Bryce. Join me. My palace was enriched by your visit because of our high diplomacy. That's the only one we can go for. We might as well go for that anyway. It's the best one. Nice. Okay. Smash their entire army there. Let's head south. They've got another, what, like... Wait, where are their troops? That was their entire army. Oh. Oh. Wasn't expecting that. Commanders, get on board, and then let's send them up north to go and take out this sort of straggly group of Riverlanders. Go and counter siege. That actually might be enough to win this war, because these boys in the background are obviously going to be sieging down the war goal there. Ask my friend to join the war, please. Actually do this time. We've got another 2,000 men. Ooh, if we can somehow get over there before they can, we might be able to cut them off here. It's going to be bloody close, though, huh? What's the war also like? Oh, man, this is going to be close. What are we looking at? 6,000 versus 69. Is that a river crossing? Excuse me. Is that nothing? No. Okay. Well, someone was assassinated. We could just stand here menacingly. 14, 14. Okay, why don't we put our best commanders on that one? I'm willing to just risk it. It's a heavy risk. Wait, where are all of our commanders? Where are they? Why are you... She's in hiding? Why is she in hiding? Someone's trying to plot against her, maybe? Okay, we need to double check plots in a second then. Who's the target? Can't see her. Well, we'll imprison a lot of these people as well, and that will obviously give us a lot of gold. I've been ignoring that sort of little strategy we had going there for a while. Placate the envoy with smooth words. Let's let them deposit a garrison here. It won't be too many troops. Friends with our son. Hey, that's kind of nice. 7,000 men versus 6... Okay, we outnumber them by 1,000 men. We haven't got a central commander, though. Okay, let's solve that problem basically right now, if you don't mind. Bryce, welcome aboard. Can we deal with these commanders? This is kind of shitty. Sack you in favor of... Oh, God, they're all garbage. Wow. We could quickly hire a commander. It's probably not a bad plan. Try to employ a courtier. We can't afford it. Okay, just go for it. Fuck it. I've got every... Oh, God, the reinforcement. 2,000 men. Shit. We've got it. Nothing to worry about. We failed. Okay, that was risky. That was not worth it. It was absolutely not worth it. We've still got way more troops than them, so battle's over, but the war is definitely won. No need for any convoluted plot. Merely attacking Lord Christian's character should be enough to make it clear how much I despise him. Make my disdain clear. Lose 300 prestige, sure. It's not that much. When you compare it to the amount that we've got right now, nice, he's angered. He's gonna be sloppy now. He's gonna be stepping out of line. It's gonna make us very, very easy to do this plot. Just run. That was, I will admit, that was a massively risky battle, and it didn't really help out with things, so that was not too recommended. Oh! Claremont Summerhall. Well, ain't that some shit? Okay. Goodbye. Very annoying. Straight for their capital. Just fucking charge it. Kill their troops before their armies can be getting to one unit. They've got no morale either. Chase them down. Nice. If we can hit that stat there. Oh, come on, come on. Get him. We've got him. They might have just doomed themselves with this war. That does indeed sound like a threat. Come on. We've got this. We actually do. You fucking idiots. Are they going to reinforce a losing battle? Oh, this is great. Feed me your troops. Okay. 13,000 men. Stop. Now what do we do? Now we offer them a white peace? Nothing. Alright, run. This is fucking bloody reach. God damn it. This is why I said we don't want to get into a war with these guys. They've got way too many troops. Oh, God. Nah, they've got us. Okay, shit. Just put the troops down. We're in friendly territory, though. Okay. Goodbye. I'm leaving now. Okay, well. That's not ideal. I don't really want to lose Summerhall, seeing as I spent thousands of gold rebuilding the cunt thing. Extort subjects. Request Legion intervention. Oh, King. I decided oh, for fuck's sake. Who would have thought that that would bite us in the ass, huh? Right. Imprison people. And ransom them out, and then use the money to buy many mercenaries. In theory. Get in prison. My boy Bryce, get in prison. Serene, if you could... Okay, whatever. I can't imprison this dude. What about you? Get into prison. Thank you. Let's go like that. Thank you. Okay. Look for High Lords. Ronald. 48%. Your capital is where exactly? It's Chittering Brook. Right, okay. Suppress revolts. Arrest chance plus 17%. Chuck him in prison. I need this for the taxes. I'm sorry, Ronald. Shit. Okay. I'm rolling the dice too much, and we're losing our rolls here. This is, I'm getting a little careless with it. Getting a little bit complacent. Okay. Tarwin, into prison with you, my friend. Lady Lothian, into prison with you, my friend. Joffrey, you know what? You know the drill. Come on, just everybody, just get in the goddamn truck. All right, we're good. Serene, okay, so she's irrelevant. You are irrelevant. You, I can't imprison. You, I can. Another one. Aha, got him. Pierce, we can't do shit all about. He's obviously now in rebellion, so that's pointless. All right, prisoners 10. Ransom them out. 45 gold. Oh, God, this could be a problem. We're going to lose Summerhall, and there's fucking nothing I can do about it. Okay, right. Nah. Okay. Get the people to Storm's End. God, they've got a lot of troops. Maybe they'll be dumb about it. I don't know. Let's keep a close eye on things. Ransom anybody else out? Just keep him around. This guy's worth 145 gold. We're just going to be patient with it. Let's put this rebellion. Hang on. That's a rebellion for a vassal that's not our religion. I'll take it. It's actually a blessing in disguise. If nothing else here, we can get rid of this guy and replace him with Stormlander vassal, which is obviously quite nice. Thank you. I appreciate you paying your ransom. Get out of here. Jesus. Don't care about you, I'm going to be honest. So let's set up some new counselor in that case to educate these shit cunt children. Please. We've got 14,000 men, which honestly... It's still winnable. Sounds weird to say that, but we're still in a position whereby with a little bit of sneaky commandering, we can do this. Make him disappear, whatever. Just kill anybody who gets in our way. Goodbye, Septum. That's a one-way ticket to hell right there. 25 gold. Thank you, I'll take it. It's still not enough for mercenaries. Cheapest mercenary man is like 150 gold in the Game of Thrones mod though, so we're not far off. Oh, they've got Summerhall. Well, Wargo's gone. I said keep your armies unmerged and in stats of like 15k at a time. That's gonna make it easy for us to do like guerrilla warfare. Right. Go for the guy's capital. Master Builder. Thank you. I appreciate that. It's pointless, but thank you. Alright, we've got him. Alright, let's put this rebellion down first. Freeing Lord Bryce is rotting in the dungeon. Not much I can do to improve his opinion of me now. No point in trying. No, I agree. He's in there for the money. Okay, let's smash this one first. Otherwise, it's going to get very problematic. Winter is here as well. Well, that might be a good thing, I suppose, when we're against superior numbers. They've got to feed a much larger army than us. Assault it down and just Just end the war, and then obviously we can get his troops. Oh, God, I don't like that. Okay, thank you. Goodbye. Offer peace. Thank you. Get in prison. Could ransom him out for gold. He hasn't got the money for it. Fine. Revoke title. That's mine. Thank you. It's also mine. Thank you. Okay. So now we've got a few more troops just by virtue. We've got 14,000 troops, even though we lost them in that siege. Just by virtue of taking back some land, basically. Revoking titles. Okay. Why can't you do anything? What? Why can't you do anything? What the fuck do you mean? Not assign a new job. He hasn't got a goddamn job, and he's sacked. Goodbye. I need you to train troops. So what have they got? 12,000, 13,000, 13,000. Even with 14,000 men, we could. It's incredibly risky. We could attack this one. We could get very lucky. We could get their ruler in prison. They might not reinforce. They might not have the speed to reinforce. How are we going to do this? Okay. I think we're going to have to take a loan. I hate to do it. Banish this child. I think we need to take a loan. So what? How much can we take? The Iron Bank of Bravos, they want 203 gold. Sure. Just give me that Bravos, thank you. That hires us 2 bands of mercenaries. Take a loan from a vassal. I'm gonna try everything here. Thank you. 300 gold from Lord Kristen. We're gonna get rid of him anyway, so it doesn't matter. Okay. Kristen, you may have saved the ram. I appreciate you. I may not completely annihilate your family. 300 gold for 3,000 troops. It's still not what we need. What are they like as well? They're all just heavy and light infantry, huh? Oh, some have cavalry. Some do have cavalry. Oh, but some monthly cost on those. So it's just the monthly cost that affects whether or not we want to hire them. How much gold are we making per month again? With our troops raised 3.64, so we really can't afford too many troops here. I'm going to have to hire, like, the gallant men. We could hire these guys as well, and then we've got them for quite a few months also. So we've got 10 gold. We've got them for 15 months there. Not including any sort of little extra cash we might get too. So actually we've got them for slightly longer because we've also got 3.64 on top. Okay. That gives us 18,000 men. I still think we're screwed, but fuck it. We obviously cannot just lose Summerhall. We can't just roll over and let them take the damn thing. Oh my god. Haughty, timid, willful. Durran, what happened? You were the promised child, and now you are garbage child. Okay, but let's keep a close eye on him, because that could be very bad. None of those traits work. Oh, only 9,000 men. Oh, yes, actually, stay there. Give your lives. Give your lives for your king. This is good, because they're putting several provinces between them here. Okay. 9,000 men. If you outnumber them by 5k, they've got the defensive hills bonus, though. Those mountains. Oh, shit, they've got a very defensive bonus from that, then. Okay, cool. Move round. Head up here. Durran will get... Oh, no! That may have been a big mistake. So we got him for 5 months. Honestly, this war will be decided before then anyway. I'm not too concerned. This war is either gonna... We're either gonna win or lose. Oh, yes, thank you. You've bought us a couple more months of war. Thank you, my friend. Okay. They've split their armies up. They've put some distance between them. Still not happy about the 13,000, 12,000 stack. But... if we win this war, they're going to give us a big old hunk of gold anyway. Thank you. You're keeping us going. Okay. It's time for me to lay low because we have the paranoid trait. They're burning more maesters at the stake, apparently. Of course they would. Why not? Goddamn heretical maesters. You are screwed. Part of my training. Thank you. Obligate the vassal. Thank you. You're done for. Merge. Best commanders. Raymond. Ziquan. And Zelakor. Thank you. All from my D&D campaign. Let the 14,000 stack engage first. Too cold. People can no longer work fields. He has promised not to conspire in a faction against us. Excellent when they're going to get there. 29th, third moon. Move in. He's the most disgraceful lord. I've heard it. People have told me so. Believe me. Okay. We outnumber them by 6,000 men. 5,000. Well, just over 5,000 men. They've got the mountains. It won't matter. We're going to crush them. This is going to give us a good amount of war score. That's a third of their army we're going to annihilate here. Goodbye. Done for. 40% chance plot succeeds. This could have been a horrible idea, because now if he goes into an open... Ah, excellent, good. They're moving their army up. What are they doing? Again, sneaky commanding may win us this war. Chase them. Can we get there first? The Paramount Summon of the Reach. Wait there. Can we let them come to us? Merge? They've got to be coming this way for a reason, huh? Wait. Just stand and wait. They're heading down. Oh, shit. Don't let that happen. Don't fall for their trap. This is a classic maneuver. Go up to Summerhall. Counter-siege it. Okay. This is fine. Oh, there's only 200 men. Get rid of it. Right, 26% war score, because we have obviously dealt them a pretty crippling blow by destroying half of their army. Taking attrition damage in Summerhall. They're coming back up. If we can go behind and trap them in Summerhall, they will actually do that as well, because they're going to siege that completely to the ground. You fools. Okay, wait for them to be movement locked. Oh shit, hang on, no, we're about an even army now, aren't we? We've got slightly more men. The question is, do we have better commanders? We get the bonus from that. They are movement locked there. We've got more men. We've just... Okay. We're getting the defensive bonus. In theory, we should win this. We've got a defensive bonus. This is why I like movement lock, because you can do just ridiculous tactics like this. They've attacked into us. We've got the defense. What are their commanders like? Better than ours. Actually better than ours. Are the mountains going to be enough to stop this? We've got better troops, though. Oh, no, it's about the same, though, isn't it? We've got less light infantry, so in theory, we've got better troops. We actually have almost 2,000 more heavy infantry, 1,500 more heavy infantry. It's going to be fucking close. No, they've destroyed us because of their commanders. Well, unfortunately, there's not much we can do about that one. We couldn't have probably commanded this army any better than we did. The movement lot really played into that. It was just better commanders. And there's nothing we can do about that because, of course, people don't like us. So won't join our court. Yep, we're going to have to surrender that one. Goodbye. Shit, that's a big loss. That's actually a massive blow we've been dealt there. Cool story. Not only did it also cost us a ridiculous amount of gold, but now in a hefty amount of debt, and they've taken Summerhall. Shit. Oh, you are marked for death. I'm going to annihilate the... House Florent, you are done for. 16 living members. By the time I'm done with this, there's going to be 0. No one's even going to remember the name House Florent. 6.4% plot to kill. Okay, well, they're going to remember it for a little bit longer. Shit, that's so annoying. Thank you for watching. I think we've just made our enemies. I think there's going to be a blood feud between Florent and Durrandon for that. Shit. Big shout out to the insane top tier level patrons making this series possible in the first place. A big thank you to Alphascup, Asuna Kuroso, Atmosis, Average Gamer 419, Baniel, Sedini, Conspired T, Crazy Pack, Crosis, Danny Good, Donald, Eric B, Escape, Facundo Vasquez, Fungus King, Harik, Heydog, Jimbo, Josh Lindeen Tesla, Justin Wallace, Caden Carter, Michael Mullen, Necrofelon, Palvis Presley, Seth All the Swedes, Soragom, Toby Cruz, Tom Terror 18, Tyler Kendall, Vacuous Backers, and Zazzy 7011. Thank you all for your support in the Insanity levels on Patreon. Thank you for making this channel possible in the first place. It is most appreciated. And, of course, a shout out as well to Asaro, and in person, Akari, Andrew Wilson, Betimus Max, Sidini, Chris, David Van Diepen, Don, Don22 and 7, Fraser Brennan, Gabriel Faulkner, Gabriel Van Ders, Gaz, GDWK Run, Genji Zerka, Gray, Haji Damar, Hancock, Harry McGowan, Icy the Great, Israel, Jay Lara, James Barnes, Johan DeVries, John Holiday, Jordan Campbell, Joseph Beard, Justin Plott, Justin Walters, Llewellyn Thomas, Matthew, Nathan Flores, Nathaniel Lindbergh, Nick, Noah Gallimore, Nixie, Pantamu, Panther Pearl, Smirtworm, The Insane Pickle, Venom Meow, Will Wade, Wolfie, and Zico. Thank you all for your support.